We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Nightmares and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. It is on the show, and it's coming up. Jose Barrios gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on. Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Usual. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
0-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. Hal Newhouser is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Johnny Damon. Hot shot to third. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Batting third, no left fielder.
Settling in now, Stan Musial, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. A home run in the World Series, no one can ever take that away from you.
Riding in, Aaron Judge. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Dean Jordan.
The 1-1 home.
Hey.
And that misses 2-2. Baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Flare out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Marcus.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Nightmares are out on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's out number 1.
The second base.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. A ball and 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Struck him out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Digging in now, Harmon Killebrew will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. The 2-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Molitor is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Matt Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Willie McCovey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads it 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-1.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Now in the box, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Molitor in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Nightmares are out in front here, 3-0. Ready for another chance? Paul Molitor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box, Johnny Damon. Fouled away. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles, doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Stan Musial. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next to Marcus Semien. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate now, Buster Posey. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Semien, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Matt Williams. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 2-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle. Count remains full. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Willie McCovey, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the 3-1, and he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Clay Buchholz answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Willie Mays will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 3-1. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew, and he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Killebrew is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first. Dirt.
Here's Mookie Betts. Try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
One out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Over to McCovey, 2 down. So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Moustakas has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-1 ball game. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bouncer to the left side. One there to Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, D. Gordon. And he popped him up. Rosario has a play, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. San Francisco leads this one 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. Hit on the ground out for short. And Damon's aboard. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Stepping into the box, Stan Musial.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Lifetime against Buchholz. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. A 1-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Buster Posey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Hit to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. Matt Williams striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Popped him up. Grandal is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Aaron Bummer will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Two pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Harmon Killebrew. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Willie McCovey. It was a walk in his last trip. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't get there. It's over his head.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Willie Mays. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the count will be full. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Popped him up. Molitor is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Adam Warren comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 48, Adam Warren.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The 2-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Hector Neris is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. shot to third and handled for the first out. Now batting is
well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side. But they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Score holds, it's 3-1. All set to ball low as he's able to lay off the slide. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back
at the plate, D. Gordon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. That's taken by Grandal, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Designated hitter, Johnny.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Johnny Damon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets the speedy Damon for out number 2.
Next to Cleveland.
In now, Stan Musial. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
My friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the 2-1. on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Nightmares have swung home field advantage around right from the start. They take game one of the World Series on the road as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up the long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Giancarlo Stanton. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. San Francisco win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Hal Newhouser gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.